Now as we're coming down the first straight, we're heading into the notorious first chicane on the Monza track. Now we want to be braking just at this 150 meter board, maybe just after, and then we follow down and we're trail braking just as that orange paint on the wall on the right hand side goes off screen. Now we're turning in quite early. We want to get our left tyres over the rubber mark, and again our left tyres over the rubber mark on this corner. So we're cutting the first one and we're sort of grazing the sausage on the second corner. So we're braking just at this orange break in the barrier. We're then trail braking as we hit the curb on the right hand side, and then we want to be aiming to cut this first chicane right over the top of it and right over the second one. And I think we want to have our eyes on the second one as we're going over the first and then into the distance. Now the next one we're braking just after this 50 meter board, and we want to start our trail just as the right hand curb comes up there. And as we hit this orange barrier, we want to be getting the accelerator back on in second and then out in third as we get to the edge of the tracks. Now the next corner is pretty similar. We're braking again. There's an orange barrier on the left hand side and the trees on the right, and we're probably braking at about 70 to 80 meters, and then we want to get our right hand tyres over the curb here on the green part of the track and then exit in third gear. So we want to be braking just as we go under that bridge and see this tarmac strip on the right hand side. We want to be braking as we hit that, and then we want to be aiming to go over the sausages on the left hand side, and we're cutting that corner. We're cutting all of these corners actually quite a lot, but we want to be careful not to make the car unstable as we're going over them, and we're exiting here in third gear. Now there's these stands on the left hand side, and we want to be braking at this break in the stand really, and it's about 80 meters, and then as those stands end, that's where we want to trail brake, and then we want to be coasting as we go underneath the Marshall stand there. We then get back on the accelerator at the second lamppost after that Marshall stand in second, and then we're flooring it to the finish line. Now I actually think this is the hardest track of the three, but it is good fun.